Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from Cloud City at the Bespin Hotel for the Arnold Fencing Classic for the first ever lightsaber competition. This is the semifinal bout. On the left, we have Tanner Martin from Columbus, Ohio, representing the Columbus Saber Academy. And on the right, Kieran Rowe from Barrie, Ontario, Canada, fencing for Dwarf. Gentlemen, are we ready to fight? Do or do not. Get up there and let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Maestro Paul Gerasi here at the 2020 Arnold Fencing Classic. This is a lightsaber semifinal bout. Tanner Martin against Kieran Rowe. Tanner Martin with the red saber. Kieran Rowe with the blue. And the strike from Tanner Martin. And the judges have negated each hit. So if there's a double touch, it won't count. Unless one hits significantly sooner. Touches are scored for 2 points to the head, 1 point for the extremities. And this is a 1 point strike from Tanner Martin to the leg. So Tanner Martin up by 1 point into the ox position. And a large cut from Tanner Martin, but no touches awarded. Martin swinging around. Kieran Rowe in a traditional stance. Cut from Rowe. Counter cut from Martin. And there's a touch for Rowe awarded. 1 fencing 1. Here we go. We fenced to 12 points and 2 2-minute rounds. Martin makes a cut, gets parried. Kieran Rowe comes forth with a Moulinet. Judges can't not determine a hit, so we fence again. A Moulinet from Tanner Martin. It's parried, but part of it gets through, and he'll score 1 point for that. 2 fencing 1. Tanner Martin. The blade refused. Cut by Rowe misses. Martin flourishing that blade. And lots of spins going on here. The force is with them. And a cut from Rowe. Counter cut from Martin. And the cut from Rowe actually misses, and Martin scores his touch to the head. That'll be 2 points. 4 fencing 1. And a big cut from Martin scores again to the head, so that will be a 2 point play. 6 fencing 1. And the time has expired in the first period. And so now we're going into the second period. So the fencers will get a minute break to think about what they need to do in this next period. So fencers are going to think about their strategies. It's 6 to 1. They'll be fenced to 12 points or until time runs out. So Kieran Rowe has to really come up with something fantastic here. It looks like Tanner Martin's really been pushing the action, and Kieran has to come up with something. He might want to start attacking more. He's been the more defensive fencer so far. He may want to do some sort of prise de fer attack on the blade in order to get into the body. In lightsaber combat, the initial attack has to start with the point going beyond the mass of the body. So it's actually a very large preparation. And they do this because it bridges the style of fencing in terms of theatrical combat with the actual sport combat. And now we're back to the action. Tanner Martin trying to do Darth Vader proud here. Goes up into the ox position. 2 windmill cuts. Nothing done. Cut by Rowe. Martin retreats out of distance. Now he goes up into the ox position. Back to Von Tog. And a cut. And it is a cut for 1 point for Martin. 7 to 1. Martin with a commanding lead. Kieran has to come up with something here. And a cut. And a second cut. Both miss. Both playing cat and mouse with distance. Spins by Rowe. He makes a cut. It lands harmlessly to the floor. And a cut from Martin right to the head. Vertex strike. And it is a 2 point play. 9 to 1. There's only a minute and 20 seconds left. Kieran Rowe has to do something. And a preparation and a cut. And it looks like 1 point to Martin. Martin into the ox position. A lot of these lightsaber fighters come over from German longsword technique. And judges are unsure on that one, and we fight on. 45 seconds. Rowe has to make up 9 points. He has to do something right now. Both competitors spinning their lightsabers. And there's a counter riposte, looks like, by Furion Rowe. And he'll earn 2 points for that, to a cut to the body. Martin into the ox position. Both fencers with the point in line. Does really nothing because you can't score with the point in lightsaber combat. It's ruled rather a dangerous play. And two-touch point play to the left, and then Tanner Martin will earn 12 points, and that is the bout. Tanner Martin will be going on to the finals.